things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting us all together. We're polishing up our rights, yeah. If you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Sing it, song. They only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're getting us all together. We're polishing up our rights, yeah. If you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Sing it, y'all. Don't stop it, 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 baby, don't stop it, don't stop it, don't stop it, don't stop it, baby, don't stop it. Y'all sound mighty good. I'm gonna call y'all the Bethesda Choir. Y'all sound good up in here. Yeah, we're gonna start a new one there. Yeah. Once again, y'all put your hands together for Mr. Dexter Wansdale, huh? And the sound of Philadelphia. Come on!
to On the Scene with Patricia McDougal, celebrity photographer. And look who my co-host. I brought her back. She was so awesome. I had to bring her back again.
Thank you, Miss Patricia.
Miss Keisha's in the house.
Thank you. It's been a great week, a fabulous week, and a fabulous weekend with Miss Patricia, who makes everybody a photographer. She is Patricia McDougal, professional photographer.
Business.
Yes, photographer to the stars, on the scene. And we're rocking in the house with Listen Vision today.
Yes, we are. So, we have so much to talk about. I just wanted to tell her thank you for being on the show again today. We were doing so much. I'm going to say she was doing so much. I'm going to keep it real, right? But anyway, we was on the scene for real, and we have a lot to talk about. But we're going to bring her in right now because we have a special guest that's going to call in shortly. She's getting ready to board a plane. She was from Reinvention Weekend. Before we do that video you saw just a minute ago was awesome. That was actually from the Gold Trotters. No, mixing them up. Right, that was Dexter Winslow. Right? Oh, you know?
Yes, we went together.
That's right. That's
yes.
right. Anyway, so we want to show some pictures from that event. So let's do that. Because that is awesome. Now, let me tell you, that was some kind of show. I'm not even going to lie, right?
Absolutely not. It was fabulous jazz, fabulous music.
And that was your first time?
It was in the Bethesda Blues and Jazz Club.
Yes, it was.
It was wonderful.
So we were in the house. Everybody was there. We were having a fabulous time, and the show was absolutely stunning. And my friend, I told Skip, I'm going to put the photos up. I've been so busy. I'm just catching up from CBC weekend. I'm not even going to lie, right?
Absolutely.
So anyway, I hope you're tuning in because, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to talk about on Facebook. So I'm just putting it in here for a minute, but I can't stay on the Facebook Live right now because we are very, very busy and we have to keep it moving.
Absolutely.
But anyway, just wanted to give you a little synopsis of what we're doing over there, what we did at Bethesda. And so that was a show.
That was a show.
And my girl is on the scene.
Never to be missed. If he's in town anytime soon, get there if you can.
He's good. He's good.
Really
That's like
good.
bringing it back home, for real, no joke. But anyway, we have a caller that's going to be calling in today. And tell him her name. That's right, because I'm going to call her right now.
Her name is Donna Maria Coles Johnson.
Yes.
She's an attorney, author, and entrepreneur mentor. We met her yesterday at the Reinvention Weekend with the small biz lady, Miss Melinda Emerson.
Yes.
We had a fabulous time at the hotel downtown, the Kimpton Hotel Palomar.
Yes.
This lady had me doing video, live stream, taking photos on the red carpet.
We're gonna call her.
Yes,
she did.
and
hey, we're gonna have you. We're gonna bring you in right now. How about that? Okay, hold on a minute so we can get you live in the studio on the air. She's on, but it's not. Yes.
So,
hold
audience,
on.
This is Donna Maria
Donna
Coles
Marie
Johnson.
is getting ready to call in. Hold on, say something, or maybe it's the other one. Hold on, Donna Marie Coles Johnson. Let me say the whole name. Hold on. Hold on. Give me that. Anyway, hold on. Let's try to bring you in again. Let's try it again. Okay, say something again. Say hello.
Hello, it's Donna Maria.
Well, you are live on the air at Listen Vision Radio on Patricia McDougal on the Scene.
Woohoo!
How are you, Donna Marie? So what do you want me to call you? Donna Marie Coles Johnson. That's a long name.
No, Donna Maria. I'm
Donna Maria. Yeah.
Yes.
So Donna Maria, where are you from?
I'm from Washington, D.C., born and raised.
What? Look at that. You are super fabulous. My girl here, Keisha, she just loved you too.
Yes, I did.
All right.
All the stories she had to share about raising kids and starting a small business, working on the home. Great stuff, Donna Maria. Thank you so much.
So tell us a
my
little.
pleasure.
So tell us a little bit why you were there. Can we show those pictures from, a Reinvention Weekend while Donna is letting us know that she was in the studio. She's in the studio now, but she was also at Reinvention Weekend with Melinda Emerson.
I was. Reinvention Weekend was a fantastic time. Melinda Emerson, small biz lady, is an amazing mentor. She's a great teacher and a wonderful host. We all had so much fun. I was there, Michelle, to share my Indie Method, which is a 4-phase approach to entrepreneurship that I developed that anyone can use to, pursue a success path for their own business.
Wow! You did your conversation was so interesting. Can you just talk?
Thank you.
Can you just? I know I was trying to stay in there, but I was doing the photos, so I couldn't. There you go. I couldn't stay in there too long. But anyway, can you tell us a little bit about what you were talking about, just in a synopsis?
Sure, I can tell you the 4 phases of entrepreneurship. The first phase is the emerge phase, when you are emerging from where you are to what you want to be in terms of your business. The second stage, after you lay a good foundation, is an engage
And
phase,
she's in
where
the
you
middle
are
picture.
engaging
Uh-huh.
the public about your business and connecting with your target customers. And then we have the evolve phase, where you begin to evolve from a new entrepreneur to a more seasoned entrepreneur. And then you have the expand phase, where you take advantage of opportunities that you've laid the groundwork for, and then you can expand your business, create multiple streams of income, and so forth. And the silent end is the exit, right? You all have to plan our exit plan, so we know what we're going to do when we don't want to have our business anymore. Maybe we want to sell it. We obviously aren't going to live forever, so we have to exit at some point, and so that's actually the last step.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. We were so happy that you were part of the program. You can tell us where the other group is today, because they're downtown D.C.
Oh, well, they are, I think, I'm not there, but they are at the African American Museum of History.
Yes, they are.
Downtown,
Yes.
yeah.
So have
Yes,
you?
Because
Uh-huh.
due to Melissa's generosity and yours as well, and people who contributed to that, they were able to get some tickets so that people who attended the event could go down there and have that treat.
Absolutely. So I'm happy that it worked out for them going in there. And so my sister over here in the studio, she was scheduled to be down there. And I says, wait a minute, you have to be on the show. You was in all the different breakout sessions and you kind of walked around and, you know, she was into the money stuff. So she was over there hanging out with the other sister over there. I think her name was Dawn.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Dawn counts money and she helps people identify fraud and everything. So I was making friends with Dawn.
And I was trying to make friends with you. I was trying to go in your space because you was talking some stuff up in there. So when you emailed me, I said, wait a minute, hold up. You need to come on the air and talk a little bit about what you do. So how can somebody find you?
Me, Donna Maria?
Yes, like if they
Oh,
wanted
yes.
to go. Yes.
Very easy to find me. You can go to DonnaMaria.com.
DonnaMaria.com. Did you hear that? Okay, Donna Maria is available to come out and speak at your conference. So please tune in. And if you want, they can reach you. That's your email?
My email is indiebusiness, that's spelled INDIE, business @gmail.com. But the best thing to do is to just go to DonnaMaria.com. Everything is there.
Wonderful. Well, hey, if you want to learn about what Donna does, Donna Maria, you need to check out her. You have a website, Donna Marie, right? You do, right?
Just go to DonnaMaria.com.
Yes. Well,
So
check
easy.
her out. She is awesome. She is fabulous. She's doing wonderful things. And do you have anything for her, Keisha? Because you was just all over the place.
Well, I loved her stories about being in business and raising children, how you balance that time. And sometimes, you know, mothers may feel guilty about giving up time with their kids, but you got to know your priorities, make sure they're okay, whatever they have, they need, and you just do it.
That's
and she's
exactly
working
right.
everything. So Donna Maria, thank you for being a great role model and sharing some really critical stories with our audience yesterday.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So thank you. So have a safe travel. I know you're on your way to the airport. Thank you for chiming in today. And maybe you can come back on again when you're in town and come into the studio and give them a little lesson on what you're doing.
I would love to, Michelle. Just say the word.
All right. Well, you chiming out right now. Thank you for joining us on the scene, and we look forward to talking to you soon, okay?
Thank you, everyone. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So anyway, that was Donna Maria. She was doing her
Yes.
thing. And so we're going to go back to those pictures one more time again because they were super fabulous because we saw some photos of you in there, right?
Yes, indeed. Do you want to call some of the names of the others who were there
We
presenting?
do, but
at
let me
the-
just say something too. A small biz lady, she sells a lot of different products, but not just that. Melinda, talk about who Melinda is. Tell us.
Miss Melinda Emerson,
She's in the
small
middle.
biz
She's the
lady.
one in the
That's
middle.
her in the black and white.
And I have my team.
You
shirt
know,
on.
giving the shout out to everybody. She is America's #1 small business expert. She's an internationally renowned speaker on small business startup, business development, and social media marketing. She's a social media ninja. Forbes magazine named her the #1 woman for entrepreneurs to follow on Twitter. Melinda's small business advice is widely read, reaching more than 3 million entrepreneurs each week online.
Yes, she does.
She publishes a resource blog at succeedasYourOwnBoss.com And Melinda is also the best-selling author of Become Your Own Boss in 12 Months, the second edition, and the ebook, How to Become a Social Media Ninja. Everyone needs to become familiar with Melinda Emerson.
Yes, they do. Small biz lady. There she goes on the screen right about now, doing her thing. But anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Melinda Emerson for doing a fabulous job yesterday. Her show was off the charts. When I say when you want to reinvent yourself, you better get connected with Linda and participate in it next year. She comes all the way from Philadelphia, I take it, right? And she comes, this is her second year here, but she's been doing it for a minute. So it was really good to be a part of her program.
Yes, I think she said that her first book, Become Your Own Boss in 12 Months, is 8 years old.
Yes, it is, but she has a new book coming out.
Coming out in January, yes.
And
so she shared in the seminars yesterday those 12 points that the book will be built around.
So tell us who
exactly.
Yeah, she did. Did you remember them?
Not all of them, but
That's okay.
Essentially some of the first ones are, diagnose your problems.
Right.
Know your people.
Right.
Invest in processes, productivity, marketing, all the critical areas that you need to build out your business.
Very
and
nice,
she doesn't do all of this alone.
No.
She has a wonderful team.
Powerful team.
That works with her. She has people in her organization who assisted us yesterday as we ran in and out of the rooms.
Yes, she did.
But she also has people on the team who support her in the work. And some of those critical ones that we've seen in the photos are Ajinga Carr.
Oh, Ajinga, he's off the charts.
Amazing.
Yes.
CEO of Epiphany Consulting Limited, right? 20 years of experience in sales, management, and human resource management. There's Angelina Darisaw.
Oh, Angelina was
She's
awesome.
amazing.
Yes.
I was in her workshop on Google AdWords, right?
I couldn't sit there either.
She's a career coach, trainer, and expert facilitator. Anybody who needs help using Google tools, C-suite business coaching, that's Angelina Darisaw. Dawn Brolin, CPA.
She is awesome.
She is
Do
amazing,
your taxes,
powerful accounting.
Is that
Do
what
your
you said?
taxes and do them right, please.
Right.
Nobody needs to go to prison.
When is the cutoff? She said
I think it's next week, right?
If you haven't did your taxes, you have till next week, right?
Yes, just a week. She doesn't mind
week.
doing them.
Yes.
She'll do them.
Or they'll be coming to get you.
Or they'll be coming to get you.
Yes.
Great, powerful, insightful information on accounting and how to use apps to keep your business flowing.
Was that one?
That's Dawn Brolin.
Too. Yes, love her.
Donna Maria Coles Johnson, we just spoke to her.
She was at the conference.
Amazing attorney, author, entrepreneur, mentor. John Lawson,
John,
CEO of Colder Ice Media. How to sell anything online.
He's doing shoelaces. That's what he says. He's making most of his money from shoelaces. How cool is that?
Amazing, so down to earth.
Yes.
Barry Maltz, I heard Melinda was the Miss, small business lady, the number one.
Yes.
Well, apparently Barry Maltz is the number 2 small business person. So we had the number 1 and the number 2 small business people in the room yesterday.
Yes, we did.
A lot of information. He gets business owners unstuck. He's got 5 books out. His 5th one is How to Get Unstuck, 25 Ways to Get Your Business Growing Again. So you can check him out at barrymoss.com. Trevor Otts is the founder of Black CEO, the number 1 training and development platform for Black entrepreneurs. You need to check him out.
Yes.
Ellen Rohr, fun. She's the plumber's wife, right?
She's off the chart.
Amazing.
Yes.
She's the president of Zoom, Drain, and Sewer.
Yes, we'll have to show her picture right there.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
She's the plumber's wife with a twist.
And she still gets so much energy. If you want to make it bubbly, she's bubbly.
And B. Joan Wilson.
Yes.
HR again, known as the online content champion. She can take anything that you've created and help you turn it into a workshop. She does, writing, content, professional development, you want to talk to B. Joan Wilson.
Yes, you do. So that's it, right?
So that was
And
Reinvention
Melinda,
Weekend
my
yesterday.
goodness.
And Melinda
Compliments to
Emerson
Melinda
is
Emerson.
an amazing lady.
Yes, she
You have to
is.
get to know her, get familiar with her products.
Check out her website. Check
Check
out Facebook. Check her out on Facebook because she's getting ready to go live with all the pictures I took, okay? She's going to actually put them all up there. Melinda's going to go down with that. And I also posted some video yesterday from Melinda Emerson's workshop.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you can see some of the synopsis there. And some other things will be coming out shortly. But they're having fun now. I didn't want to bother her because she was down in the mall. At the African Museum, the
Museum.
American Museum, yeah. So, and I know she's enjoying that. But I just want to say, girl, we just love her, and we want to give her a big shout out today.
Big shout out. So big up Melinda Emerson.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna go right here to a little break. We're gonna play another video of with the other group, which was from the Dexter Winslow group. How about that? Can we play that video? No. I want to come back with the shorter one. Can we come back with the one that's from Invention Weekend, that short little synopsis? Because we have to get that first. How about that? What? Do
Not
you
to be
know?
missed.
That right there, I had to play it. So
Put
you
it
know,
on your calendar for next year.
Put it on your calendar. Invention
And in the
Weekend
meantime,
2018
check
is
out
going
Ms.
live.
Melinda's products.
Absolutely. So now we're gonna go to that video. How about that? Go on, Karen. Now this is a voice.
One more in for Mr. Dexter Wanzel. His music has been sampled by many. Yes, this one was also covered by R&B group Sins. But we like this original, don't we?
Karen up in the
Yes,
house.
indeed. Ain't nothing like the original, baby.
That's right, girl. Do your thing.
It feels so good, don't you agree?
Yeah.
Feels so good, words can't explain. It's got to be the sweetest thing. When I'm in
not to say that was my girl doing her thing right there,
And we were
Karen.
rocking in the house.
But we were rocking in the house. But we have Dano on the line. Dano, say hello.
Good afternoon. Hello, how you doing?
Dano is with Rapid Concepts. Did I say it wrong?
No, actually, you had it right. October 15th is the last day to file returns that were not filed on time.
Okay, but do you have another? Oh, what is the date again? October what?
October 15th.
So tell them. So I know you're a tax advisor. You're a specialist. You're the man of the hour regarding taxes. Can you give us a little tip on taxes? Because there's a lot of people. I ain't saying nothing about who didn't do their taxes, but but hey.
Well, really, it's not tax time, but if you file an extension, the last day to file is October 15th. It probably moved to Monday the 16th. So you must do it this week.
That's
If you
right.
don't do it, they will face more penalties.
And what happens to you if you don't file? Tell them the IRS will come get you, right?
Or they'll come after you without a doubt.
Yeah. So get the taxes. So Dana, what is your
You
web?
must file it today. You must file it this week.
Okay. So I like it to all my listeners. They're tuning in to Dano. Dano, tell them how to find you.
I'm located in 2708 Beacon Hill Road, Alexandria, Virginia, 22306.
I'll say it again.
2708 Beacon Hill Road, Alexandria, Virginia, 22306.
That's where his that's where his office is. So if you need your taxes done, go see Dano. He is available to do your taxes. You definitely do not want to miss that date because they will come after you. The IRS does not play, and if you don't want to get audited, right?
Correct. If you don't want the man coming after you, this is the week to finish your taxes.
Well, Dano, it is such a pleasure to have you on my show with your voice. You'll have to come into the studio and tell everybody and show your face, and then I will call you this week for sure.
You better.
So much, Miss Nigel.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you for chiming in on Listen Vision and Patricia McDougal on the scene.
All righty, man. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was Dano. So let's go have some fun stuff. So I was hanging out with the Globetrotters. So let's show some pictures of the Harlem Globetrotters. Now, hey, who hangs out with the Harlem Globetrotters? They was in the house, for real. Seriously, all jokes aside. So let's put those photos up. And we have some pictures now, for real.
This was
No
Friday,
joke.
October.
We don't want to say the time now. We just want to say
Oh,
they were
okay.
they was in town, okay?
Right. In living color.
Yeah.
In living
They
color.
were in the African Museum.
Oh,
Yes, they
wow.
were. They had a tour. It was awesome. That was me.
Spinning the ball?
Spinning the ball. Can you believe I was spinning the ball? Now hold it right there. I don't know if you follow the Harlem Globetrotters, but I mean, these are like the guys that've been here for a long, long time. Can you say some of the names of the folks that was in the house that were being honored? Well, let me just get you to the page because she is my guru
Assistant
right.
today.
Yeah, she's my assistant today. So
Heard
we
the
want to give them
names.
some names right here. So you want to say their names of some of the Harlem Globetrotters if you remember them back in the day. So
Yes,
just say
there's
some of the
Pony
names.
Wilson, Clarence Wilson, Bobby Joe Mason, Carl Green, Meadowlark Lemon,
Show those pictures.
Charlie
yeah.
Primus,
Yes.
Goose Tatum, Marquez Haynes.
So I hope that
Some of the other names that people may recognize: Miles Dorch, Mike Howard, James Carter, Leroy Hendricks, Wayne Rogers, Vincent Murray, Richard Benitez,
So show that picture back again with them, me in the picture with the group photo right there. Because I know
Frank
you remember
Shake and
those
Bake
guys. Yes,
Uh-huh.
it was awesome. They actually had a discussion
Billy
at the
T.
African Museum in the evening time. My brother Jamal held it down. He was doing the video and taking some pictures, and I arrived late that night to get some footage in there. And that's my girls and everybody in there. We was all just having a wonderful time. If I met back up with them and took some last minute photos as they were coming out of the museum. So that was kind of cool.
Really
Check it
nice.
out. Yeah. I had a wonderful time with them, and also that day I had a reception reception that evening. I was with Melinda. She had a reception at the same hotel, and it was really, really nice. So, you know, I just wanted to give a shout out to all who participated.
Do
in that.
you rest? I have to ask
No.
again. Do you rest?
No, but I'm gonna rest today. I'm gonna put on my rollerblades and rollerblade around and get some exercise
Please.
in, and maybe swim so I can have some me time because I don't ever get me time.
Please.
Yes,
Please. You need to do that.
So let's go real quickly before we go back into that because I know you were doing a lot too. But can we put some photos up of Keith Sweat, please? Because he was at the MGM and I was hanging. So we have some
Nice.
pictures from that. I mean, they're not my photos because they wouldn't let me on my camera. So I took my photos outside. As you can clearly see, I was having fun. This was Keith on the stage. He threw it down. He was rocking and rolling. I had some photos on my phone. I have to figure out how to get it off my phone, being that I'm savvy on my computer. But on my cell phone, it's a little bit difficult to send them because they just won't go.
No, it's pretty easy. I can
Anywhere.
help you with that.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I wish you could because I would love to show those videos on here for sure. But anyway, that's me. I mean, that's not me. That's Keith, and he was doing his thing. And we had a couple of, and JJ was in the house. You know, JJ from back in the day. He was in the house. We'll show some pictures too of that. But anyway, so I just want to give a synopsis. This was my girl. Me and my girl. We were sitting in front row seats doing our thing, but I didn't have my camera. So what good was it, right? I felt like they were like coming,
fish out
I was
of
in one of
water.
those seats and they were walking past. They go, Patricia, where's the camera? What's up, right?
Yeah.
And then you know what's so crazy? I was getting ready to go live with Keith, and I was getting ready to show it. I was showing JJ the whole time, but he said something that I guess Facebook didn't like, and they just threw me off. They just kind of just shut me down. They always do that.
no.
The best part. And so for all my fans, I was trying to get it out there and let you listen to Keith do his thing because he was definitely doing his thing. I have it on video on my phone. But anyway, and it was definitely live, and we had a wonderful time. And that's a show you don't want to miss.
We'll
If
get
he
it
ever
off for
comes
the
back.
next
We'll
time.
get it off for next time. I'll show it next week. How about that? But anyway, let's
Absolutely.
go to some other photos here that we have. I have a few pictures from CBC. I know I'm keep bringing them back up again from CBC Weekend, but let's photos. How about you? Now it's live too. Oh my goodness, I'm still working on that. Right?
Wow.
Oh, my
Look at Miss
goodness.
Renee. Dr. Renee
Yes.
Starlet. I know her. Hmm.
Yes, and this is Donald Brooks. He was actually doing a wonderful buffet. She was in the house. It was her program. What do you mean she was in the house? It was her program, and she did an outstanding program. And it was live. When I say live, that was actually at CBC in D.C.
There's
I mean, I was all over the
Ambassador
place.
Diane Wilson. I met
That's right.
her.
You did.
I have photos with her in the same outfit.
Well, that was the CBC. That was the
Yeah,
brothers
the
in the
Friday
house
night.
being honored for I guess 100 black men. I
Yeah.
guess they had their
Yeah,
whole
the
real
Friday
real
night.
men, or
Yeah.
something like that, right? I was in the house. I was doing my thing. You was in there too.
I was
right?
at the marquee
That
the
was in
Friday
the
night. So
breakfast.
yeah, but Ambassador
Dr.
Diane
Skinner,
Wilson
I was
came
in
to the
house with
marquee
her, too.
afterwards.
She did.
Yeah.
No, I understand. But we had it. Who was in the house? So that was just a synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have so many pictures. I have them ready, guys. Don't you worry. I'm gonna start posting some pictures tonight if I get home after rollerblading because I'm gonna rollerblade first.
Yes, and swim.
And swim. Don't give me some me time.
Yes.
'Cause I just been going because I have so much and I want to share so much and I mean, but check it out. I'm going to put some pictures up on Congressional Black Caucus for the week. It's going to have different folders, and if you want to find your picture, go to maybe tomorrow. How about that? Because it's going to be late tonight when I get it up and have them ready. Congressional Black Caucus. So it will be under Patricia McDougal photos.com, patriciamcdougalphotos.com, and you would look in the photos at Congressional Black Caucus 2017, and you're going to see all the different folders, other than the ones that are private that I can't really show pictures. I may show of me, but you won't see pictures of other events because they've been, closed. But for the most part, you're going to see yourself if you were at the dinner, you were at the breakfast, you was at
Right.
the New York party, you was at the California party,
Any of
you
the
was at
receptions, the
you was
black
at the
tie?
reception, you
Did
was
you
at the black party, you was at the 100
Right.
Black Men, you was at the what is it? Oh my, I'm out of breath just talking about where and who was
lot.
there.
The breakfast.
Yeah, oh, what? The breakfast? Did you say I showed Dr. Skinner? I
Yeah,
showed a picture
okay,
of her.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that was really nice. So I hope if you, again, all I can say, if you have never been to Congressional Black Caucus weekend in Washington, D.C., I don't care who the speaker is.
It's worth trying to
What?
go even one time.
You have to go to CBC. And Eric Dyson, he threw it down. I mean, really. You didn't get to go?
No, I didn't get to.
Oh,
go to
don't
that.
worry. You'll see some of
I
the
was
footage.
working too.
He he turned it out. When I say turned it out, I mean, we missed my Obama, President Obama. We got a book for you for that, right? So before I forget.
With Miss Patricia McDougal's photo
This
of
is my
President
photo,
Barack Obama.
right?
Yes.
This was taken at a CBC event. And they asked me, it's called Mr. President. That's the name of the book. And so, of course, I'm
Show
in
the
the
photo
full.
again.
Oh,
You
yes.
just
Let's show
zoomed.
it again.
You just
Yes.
zoomed. You
That
just
is,
zoomed.
that is, I didn't write the book.
That's
right?
your photograph.
But that is my photograph.
Yes, it is.
And let's do a close up of this one too, because we want to make sure we get the full picture. Because I have a lot of these books if you want to get it. And let's show this up close too. Can you see that really close? And you can clearly see, if you see, my name is in there too,
yes,
right?
it's right in there.
And
it's
it said,
right
I
in
greatly
there.
appreciate Patricia for giving us a book cover. So how about that? And so you know who did this book? Let me get it straight here. This was done by, it's called Interfaith Perspectives on the Historic Presidency of Barack H. Obama. And let me tell you who the forwardings are. Say it here, would be
It was compiled by
Yes.
Barbara Williams Skinner.
Dr. Barbara Williams Skinner and
Daryl
Daryl
D.
D.
Sims.
Sims.
With the forwards
Yes.
by Jim Wallace and James Forbes Jr.
So you know what? This is a must get. I'm telling you, I don't care if you have all the books of Mr. President, which is the President Obama, as we need to have some interfaith or talk about a lot of stuff that's going on now.
Absolutely.
And we need to read what all of these various scholars, all of the different
Scholars and
names are here.
ministers.
You name it, they're in
Reverend
this book.
Otis
So tell me
Moss,
who's in the
Reverend
book.
David Beckman, Aubrey M. Hendricks, Rabbi Julie Schoenfield, Joel Carl Hunter, Sharon E. Watkins, Reverend Dr. Kenneth Clark. I know there's also one in here from Reverend George Holmes, Dr. George Holmes.
Yes,
I saw it
yes.
in there. I was
Did you
skipping
get
through
a
the book. I was
Oh.
skipping through
Well,
your
I
book.
have these books right here. They're only $20. Okay, so Daryl, I said to him, give me some books, Daryl. I'm gonna move your books for you, right? It's okay. He's moving them, but I'm gonna move some more. How about that? So we want to
Absolutely.
make sure that you get a copy of Mr. President, okay? And we're gonna have Daryl come on our set if he can stop traveling, because every time I turn around, he's in another state. And so hopefully he'll get back here soon and he'll be able to come on and talk about what he does. But first of all, let's keep it moving because I know we're up for time. But talk about where you was at. You was at Howard the other day.
Yes, I
visiting, but more
was.
importantly, where did you go while you was around
I
the
went to
area?
Howard University Research Day on Capitol Hill. It was held at the Rayburn
Sure.
Center.
Yes. show the
Right on
plug.
Capitol Hill, very conveniently located for any of the Congress members or their staff members who wanted to view out and see what Howard was doing. They had presentations from the 13 schools and colleges. You had arts and science, business, communications, law, dentistry, School of Divinity, School of Education. And we should highlight that established in 1867, Howard University is a culturally diverse, comprehensive, research-intensive, historically black private university.
Yes, it is. And
Right?
I'm proud to say that I work at Howard University and went to the School of Business. How about that?
How about that?
Woo!
And you're making them proud with Patricia's professional photographs, right?
Well, I don't know. This is a separate entity altogether.
I know,
Let's
but you're
not
putting those
confuse the
business
two.
skills. But you're putting
I
the
don't
business
bring my
skills
business cards
together.
to work, okay?
No, you don't. But you're putting the business skills from the training.
Oh, yes, of course, the School of Business.
The
yes,
training, the quality of
training.
education,
What?
the insight. And I got to speak to so many of the presenters from
Yes.
medicine, genetics, engineering. I spoke to faculty members and students who were there presenting their work. They were knowledgeable of the field,
Mm-hmm.
anything from health to cancer research,
Oh, yes.
atmospheric change, economic costs of severe weather effects, and we see all the storms going on
Oh, my goodness.
across the
yes,
continental U.S. They're
yes.
doing research on that.
Wow, they
Um,
need to because
yeah.
they need to talk a little bit about that because it's rough out there now.
How
It's
the
getting
U.S. is
bad.
assisting
Yeah.
South Africa in reducing energy poverty,
Wow.
looking
Wow.
at a proposal for securing, making cities secure, smart cities secure with
Right.
cybersecurity.
Oh, wow.
Howard is doing that. They're looking
Yes.
at different compounds for treating inflammatory diseases and testing out the compounds. Anybody, diabetes,
All of that. And the president was here.
Parkinson's,
Did you
and
see him? Did you get to meet
the
him?
president. I didn't get
He
to
was
meet him, but
walking.
he
Frederick
was
Frederick
walking
stopped
around
through.
and he
Yes.
spoke about Howard University's excellence in education and research, and the time he spends on Capitol Hill, you know, lobbying on behalf of the school and their programs,
nice, that's nice.
invested in education.
Yes, it's prime.
Absolutely
You have to.
invested in
And can we
education.
get a close up of this? I mean, really, because I mean, this is amazing, right? And
Really good.
I would have, you know, I was working that day, so I could
Yeah.
have, you know, they would let me go over there. But
I
it's all good,
represented
right?
you.
Oh, you
Except I
bet.
had no photos.
We're gonna
I
go
have no
live.
photos to show.
That's okay. Next time. Okay. Yes. Next time.
Next time.
I mean, hopefully they'll let me out to come by and get some footage of that.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit very quickly because we have for time. Tell them about your book very fast because you know.
Okay, well,
we don't
again,
wanna
I have
forget
2
again.
books out.
Yes.
Simple Treasures, a collection of inspirational meditations, and Black Gold, a developmental psychological approach to human resource development. And it works for the Caribbean, but it can also be adapted to anybody, anywhere, because the essence is we learn to work through the way that we play. And we take that attitude, that way that we innovate, that we think, that we activate our, you know, skeletal processes, everything. We take all of that into the workplace and we work as hard as we play.
So tell us very quickly, where can they get the book and where can they find you?
Both of them
by the way,
are
she's from
available on
Jamaica.
Amazon.com.
She's visiting, right? You're
I
visiting.
am
And
visiting
how
from
often do you
Jamaica.
come? And tell them what you do. I mean,
Well,
you know.
this is the first time I've been in the DC area, and I came
Oh.
for CBC weekend.
She came
and
from
I'm still here.
CBC and she doesn't even want to leave, and she's on the show representing. I mean, you know, my
I
goodness.
keep being invited,
Oh,
so
well,
I
have
can't
to. She's
leave.
amazing. Look at these books. I mean, come on now.
I can't
mean,
leave. I
Black
keep
Gold
being invited.
And she
So-
she's a wealth of wisdom. She's a what, psychologist?
Yes, I am a psychologist by training, and
Yes.
Rutgers University, my alma mater, but also
Okay.
the University of the West Indies in Jamaica, Mona campus.
And if you wanted to come back, she can talk a little bit. Say the accent in your country, like say something about, you know, just kind of talk about what's going on, like the way they speak. We're gonna
The
get
way
some
that-
culture here, like your mind, you know, that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, man.
No, something about speak on how they speak in your country as if you're there and you're speaking to somebody on air.
As if I'm speaking. Well, Jamaica is the tropical paradise.
No, I want to hear the accents. You know, like Jamaica man is like from there. You know, like
Oh,
yeah, yes, have a
but-
conversation to your audience because you might have some listeners from Jamaica. They want to hear what you have to say. Being in the D.C. area, tell them how you
Okay.
feel about being in D.C.
Well, it's great to be in DC. You know, shouting out to people back home in Jamaica.
That's not how they
I
talk in
can't-
Jamaica. What she say? Tell her, right?
My friend is here. Can I call you? You know,
Pretend
don't know
you're
what
talking
you want me to
Jamaican,
say.
Man. Talk like you're in Jamaica.
but
Yes, like
what
that.
go on?
Yes, what go on? Yes.
What go on? You all right? You're Chris. You're cool.
Yes.
Everybody feeling irie. This is a Sunday afternoon, so we'd be laughing.
Yes.
You know, whether on the couch, on the beach, on
You
the
see? You
just
see?
chilling.
You see? She's so Americanized.
Probably
That's
having
what it is.
It's Sunday
Like,
evening.
you know-
Everybody is just relaxing.
Well-
It's family time if you can get it.
Well, the reason why I say that because I was listening to this. I was on Facebook and they had a piece on, and they was in Jamaica, and they had the strong accent, and this lady was trying to defend somebody, and I have to go back to that video. Somebody was scolding her daughter or son, and they wanted to defend her, so they put it all over social media that and they put her in jail because she hit her daughter. I guess. Did you hear about that? And so
No.
they were talking. You heard about it, right? So they was with a what was it? She was hitting her daughter with a machete, so she went to jail. So everybody, whoever was there doing the media, they walked all over the different areas and they was interviewing the town about her personality. And they had an accent. They had a deep accent. I go, I know you have that accent, girl.
Well, no, it depends on where
They-
you're.
oh, they was in the
it's
country.
rural
Oh.
versus town.
So you're in what part
So
of town?
I'm from the town area, Kingston metropolitan area. I'm from the KMA,
So I guess that's why she sounds more of like
the accent is lighter.
accent
Plus, I
is
was schooled in the
lighter.
U.S., so
Oh, she's a true American.
we just learned to slow. No, I've sounded this way my whole life. And I used to
Yes.
tell people at Rutgers, anytime my T's start
Yes.
sounding like D's,
Yes.
it's time to go home.
Okay.
So just
okay.
slow it down. We can be understood.
Okay, so we want to say thank you for you being on my show today, and they can find you Facebook or whatever. Very
Yes,
quickly.
you can. Keisha Mitchell on Facebook. You can find me on You can also find me on crystalclearvisionblog.wordpress.com.
Okay, so where you can find her, you can find her in one place, you can find her all the rest. But remember, Patricia McDougal on the scene, celebrity photographer, every Sunday at 2 o'clock. Chime in. And my co-host is not here today. He will be chiming in next week. He's with his family in Virginia Beach, so we want to give a shout out to Tamron. But anyway, chime in every week, Sunday at 2 o'clock. Listen Vision Radio. Patricia McDougal on the scene.